people of the world. Welcome back to the Happy Conversation Idea Show, where you can witness and flourish with the thoughts, ideas, and story of the happiest people. And today I have a very special guest. She's second to none. Her name is Daniela Carmona. She is a Colombian Canadian singer, songwriter, dancer, actress, and journalist. Interesting profile. I love it. She just released her two EP album, Eternal Fruit and New Day. This album brings groovy beats to the world with the global dance party vibes for audience of all age. So yeah, don't forget to rock and roll. Then Daniela was born in Colombia, grew up in New York, and currently lives in immersed in the world of entertainment, Canada. Daniela sings and dance her heart out and want you to live fully, to love, to dance. There is no young six-star singer who shines so bright like Daniela Carmona. Lovely audience, get ready and get happy. Welcome, my friend Daniela, to the Happy Conversation Idea Show.
Yay! Happy. Thank you so much for this opportunity. Hello to everybody that is listening and watching. It really is such a pleasure for me to be able to interact and tell my story and to meet you, Happy. You're such an incredible, empowering man. So it's great
Oh
to
my
meet
God.
you and to
Thank you.
be
That's such
conversing
a
with you.
generous. You're so kind of you. And that's a very great compliment of my ear. I will consider it, and especially coming from a wonderful diva.
Oh,
Great, Daniela. Thanks so much for being on the show. Our audience, we've been waiting. And start. And my first question to you is, please tell us about when and how did you got inspired to become a passionate singer and actress?
okay. So I started singing when I was very young, and I remember that I was driving with my parents were driving, and I was in the back of the car, and I was singing to the radio, and my parents were like, "Oh, that you have a beautiful voice." And I believe them. And then I was like, oh, well, maybe I do want to sing. And it makes me so happy to sing. So when I was little, I would learn all of the soundtracks to the soap operas. I was born in Colombia. So the first 6 years of my life, I was living there with my family. So it was very nice to get that cultural experience also through music. So and then where we have the Latin rhythms are very moving, and it makes you want to dance and come to life. So I was intertwining the singing with the dancing long before I was even in school or any of that. So really, when I was a child, I started singing, and then afterwards is when I started writing my own stories, and it all came about.
Wow, excellent. And when you said you've been singing in the car and that you got inspired and all during that time, how, what exactly, how did your parents supported you in your career that they allowed you to do what you love to do? Is there any
My
obstacles? Because most singers,
Mhm.
and when they don't want to study, go to the school and all, the school dropped out and all, is always in a hidden story that just tell us a little more about that. Were their parents were supportive, or they stopped you, or they let you do what you wanted to do?
Oh man, Happy. Well, I have a great story for you. My parents are my rock. They are the best supporters I could have ever imagined. I am so grateful. They back me up 100%. They go to my shows. They're always just there for me, and it's so special because I don't know. I don't think I'd be where I am today or do with with all of the confidence that I can do my art and my craft. And it's because of them. I've had so much support, and I do understand stories of the other way around that lacking that support is motivational. But for me, it was
Mhm.
completely the opposite. Just having all of that love and support from my mom and from my dad and all of my family generally, it's amazing. I'm so grateful and blessed for that.
I'm really thrilled, and I'm very thankful for your parents and you too as well. And I wish all the lovely parents on planet Earth should support their
Yes.
children, not to kill their dreams, because they are amazing earth angel. They are singing. They are the voice of the God. So let them sing, whoever wherever
Mm,
they are.
that's
Okay.
right. Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks, Daniela. How do you challenge and evaluate and elevate, sorry, yourself to keep performing around the world? How do you challenge yourself and elevate?
I practice a lot and I make sure that the stories that I'm telling are genuine, authentic, and they're very my own. So for me, it's very important if I'm embarking on a project that every piece of my heart is inside of it. So when I introduce it to a new audience in a new country, it's always real. So it connects,
Okay.
right? Because it doesn't really matter the fame or where you are, just the fact that you can connect even with just one person. I think it's the best part about music and about sharing your stories. So I think that's my motivation. And I think my challenges are, I do many things. I, aside from music, well, they all come together, but I'm telling stories all of the time,
Yeah.
factual stories through news and community events and segments that I like to cover for TV, and also through acting, which is more of like personifying a character. But it's also, you really got to be true to yourself in order to bring that
True.
authenticity across, right? So for
Yes.
me, a challenge is having all of those pillars balanced,
Yes.
not letting go of the acting, not letting go of the journalism, and not letting go of the music, stimulating them, all of these areas of my life, and then bringing the show
Yeah.
to different audiences and paying attention to the details. I think is a big challenge, because sometimes when you're on stage and you're making a show, I just had a show at Performance Works, and it was beautiful. We were um 10 musicians on stage. It was just spectacular. And now I'm looking at, okay, I need to pay attention to the lighting, to the positioning, to the transitions of songs, to
Yeah.
the way I want people to digest the story, right? Because these are all my stories, things that have happened to me that I'm now laying it out on an album and now presenting it live, right? So I think the challenge is not to let go of any of the pillars and to
Yes.
actually just bring them all together to a new stage.
Wow, fantastic. This is phenomenal, Daniela. This is multitasking. Like, you are the CEO of your own entire troupe. Like, paying detailing attention to the lighting and all. I know it's really crucial for a performer that he or she always pay attention to the detail. I know they cannot go out in the stadium and do all the things, but they are really concerned about their performance, whether or not that things are good and all. There is a team worker and make the giant carnival circus. The show must go on, right? So
Mhm.
that's a really passionate impact to you have given on your career has been taking the challenge too. Now, during all this, doing things like what you said just now, what was the most anxiety provoking moment in your life?
Oh
And
man.
how did you come out? And how did you come out from that?
Oh wow. Okay. So I think, well, I don't know if it would produce anxiety, more of like just a rush of having things done.
Yeah.
Right now I'm recording. So I've released my album that is divided into two EPs. And then on December 25th, I'm releasing my third EP, which is
Wow.
called Carmona, and it has a flamenco influence. And I'm working with amazing musicians from Vancouver. And it's just that amazing experience of continuing the journey of recording. It was like a musical explosion this year for my music, because I released the album and now I'm recording, and now I'm releasing the third EP. Simultaneously, I'm now recording
Wow.
my
Congrats.
fourth. So thank you. So it's just a bunch of music. I'm approximately 25 songs that I'm gonna have already set before the end of the year, in 1 year. And
Wow.
it's just it's incredible, because I've been working on this music. Um, 5 years ago, I started writing for this intention, and I
Nice.
didn't really know how it was gonna come about. And right after I released the first chunk of it, I felt very proud. And then I was like, okay, I wonder when I'm going to release the next. I'm thinking maybe, I don't know, a few years from now. And now I have to have everything ready basically by tomorrow. I have a recording session today. And then on Sunday, I have my last recording session in Vancouver. So I postponed my trips to other countries just to concentrate on finishing the recording of my next musical experience. So it
Fantastic.
really is, I think, not anxiety, but just a lot of emotions coming
For sure.
together, and then okay, I really have to put them all and be organized and disciplined in favor of my music, right? So
That's great. Well, thanks for sharing. I like that how you not converted into anxiety, but you made as in a challenge and as a work process, and it's a discipline. Consistently, you're doing the things what you have to get it done. From the last 5 years, you're preparing. I think preparation meets the opportunity, and people who are prepared for any kind of job or work they do in personal or professional life, preparation meets opportunity, and you're preparing, and now here you are. You're doing more than 10 songs in a year. So congrats. So during all this challenging moment, you get so many offers and all. And the next question is, tell us about, do you say no to more things and do the things that really matters to you?
wow, that's a really hard one. That's a great question. You're
Thank you.
amazing, Happy. That's so
Thank
awesome.
you.
Sometimes it's so hard to say no because we want to do everything.
Yes,
And
I know.
it's more of realizing that you can't really be anything, but you can be everything that you are. So I try to just be everything that I am. And if there's things that I just can't do because I'm attending to another task, then I can leave it for later. Then I kind of do say no. Like right now I'm concentrating so much in my music album that I'm not striking for like booking on films or commercials or going to castings like I was before, very fiercely and going and achieving all of my acting goals, which
Yes,
was beautiful. But now I had to like, okay, now I need to really support my musical career without letting anything go, but
yes.
just really focusing on this. So yeah, there's things that I've had to say no to, but I know I'm gonna pick them up later because it's part of who I am.
Fantastic. This is a great and smart answer. I think you are more than the performer. You are the CEO and the manager of your life too, through how to say no, because it's really hard and tough for a performer and an artist. I used to manage and I still manage a lot of celebrities. It's very difficult to say no to the project. Every project looks like very lucrative, exciting, and fun, but at the same time, you have 24 hours. You can do the best what you can do. So you are very smart in that. So I hope all the audience or upcoming singer will take that golden nugget from this one.
That would be
Okay.
great. Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks, Daniela, for sharing that. What is the powerful vision you hold for yourself as a singer or an actress?
A powerful vision. I want to express to the world true and balanced communication, to tell
Love it.
stories that really do come from my heart and that I feel that can be of interest to the public, right? Because also I went to school for journalism. So to me, it is democracy. And I say this every time I'm asked these type of questions. It's very important for me to understand that we are giving back to the world, especially singing, right? Is your throat chakra, right? Your expression, your truth. So my intentions is always just that, to allow people to hear my stories, and if they can relate and learn or just have a feeling about it, is magic to me. It's a connection, and we're here in the world for such a short period of time, really. So it's so important to do what you love and to be true and honest and balanced, right, with what you're giving back to the world. So that's my intention.
Wow, this is a powerful vision you carry, and how you described it, like, the way you explained about the voice chakra. And I think it's every singer on planet Earth is a divine light worker of the God, is doing the God's plan on earth by sending
Mm,
his or her voice through that melodious voice to heal the world, because music heals. That's what they say.
it
When everything
heals.
fails, when word fails, music heals, and that's what you're doing. Fantastic. So, how do you describe yourself as a singer?
I am very passionate. I am a very passionate singer. I can cry on the stage. I laugh. I make sure that I'm really experiencing the musicians that are also on the stage with me. So if you go see one of my shows, you're going to see passion. You're going to see folklore.
I've seen
You're
that.
you're going to see a lot of happiness.
Yes.
So it's what I like to bring out. Obviously, all emotions are valid, and whenever they come to me, I feel like whatever emotion comes to you, it's right and it's supposed to be there, and you must feel it and just live through everything that is being presented to you. So definitely passion.
I love it. Passion will take you towards the desire, whatever you desire for in your life. If there is no passion, there is no desire. There is no desire. What is left in the life then?
I agree.
Yeah, be passionate, my friends. Okay, now we talked about singer. How do you describe yourself as an actress, and what made you decide or got your passion into acting? Please tell us about that.
Okay, well, I was raised in New York City, so just being
Woohoo!
surrounded by very lively kids in elementary school was very like enticing and stimulating for me. And there was drama and there was dance and all of this, and I always wanted to put it together. So I started going into all of the school music shows, and
Yes,
it would typically be a musical. So I'd got to dance, act, and sing all in one show.
yeah,
So it was just beautiful. And then I started taking classes, private classes. I started going.
nice.
I lived in Queens, and I would go to Manhattan on the weekends for my classes, and just going to the big city to take acting classes and modeling classes and all of these like artist shaping instructions was just so lively to me. And when I came to Canada, I was always writing in my music, but I actually in high school and all of the electives that I got to choose were leaning towards acting. So I started realizing that personifying a character came about easy to me because I was very true to myself. So I think that's the
Yes,
first thing before you can portray any character. So it was really fun, and I had the ability of memorizing lines and making them my own. And I had great instructors and people who were very professional, had devoted all of their lives to it, helping me out and guiding me and just showing me the path, right? So I fell in love with acting, and the community, the acting community, we're
ah,
so, there's so much spark and fierceness and confidence, right? Because
so true.
sometimes, yeah, and there's a certain camaraderie between actors, and I feel like it's just beautiful and amazing here in Vancouver. I've been in with a few agencies and in different classes with different instructors, and I always found the same thing, just that emotion and just that joy of jumping into someone else's shoes and making it your own and being very proud about it, and just showing a whole new world through films and commercials and just different platforms, but just showing that other side that is really in you.
Perfect. This is a great description you said. And then I think you are the, I'm not trying to offend my audience, but you're the younger version of Jennifer Lopez. Jennifer Lopez, woo!
Oh, shout out
She's
to
so
J Lo.
passionate. I know J-Lo. I really, really admire her personality and the way she is. She grew up and she came as an Aladdin best singer from the scratch. She started dancing and then she became a great actress. And then again, she decided to record her things. And then she came into music industry and living the fullest life. And that's all. I think you are also in a similar step. Maybe we will find you on the Hall of Fame, Daniela Carmona.
Woo, that would be incredible. I went to J Lo has an aunt, and she has this academy in New York City. That's the academy I used to go to. It's called
Wow.
Pasarela. And
Uh-huh.
I remember going there hoping to meet J Lo all of the time, but her aunt was always there. Like it was her family business. So I
Yes.
always felt somehow that her energy and her vibe was there. She's also she's from the Bronx.
Yes.
So a very similar experience also with the dancing and music and acting. She's an incredible actress. I love J-Lo in all of her films. They're so inspiring. And some of the characters that I've portrayed earlier in my career were the very Latina,
Yes.
and it's very fun because I was able to like exploit all
Woohoo!
of those and
Woo!
exfoliate all of those
Great.
powers, right? So
Great.
It's
Indeed,
very
no
nice.
doubt you have a great body too, and then you utilize that for the great cause, and acting and dancing and singing is the perfect combination of a performer that one should do. Fantastic. Now, in your career, like there are a lot of ups and downs, no doubt. And how do you handle criticism when someone says you don't do the best you are known for?
Get over criticism really quickly.
Okay, okay, that's a great
is
answer.
my
I
is
like that.
my key is
Okay.
my key because obviously criticism is there. It molds you, it shapes you, regardless of the intentions that the other person has. When you hear criticism about yourself, just take what's good from it. It's an opportunity for you to practice and to work. If there's a weakness that you have and someone points it out, that's that's power for you. It's power for you because then you can concentrate and focus on making what you want out of
Yes.
your craft, right? So
Yeah.
i've I've taken it like that. I try to get over it quickly, that side of that bitter side, and then the
Yes.
sweetness of it is learning and getting better at it. And if it's something that I need to work on, then that's where I focus. But also I check in with myself and I see what am I doing, how do I really feel about uh this song or these lyrics or this performance I did or this character I portrayed. And if I connect it and I feel it and I'm true to it, I don't allow anything to bring me down or anybody's other comments. Although obviously it affects everybody. Like if
Sure.
you're talked down to or something, regardless of how thick-skinned you are, it affects you. We're humans, right? But yeah, my key is just to get over criticism quickly and focus on what you can to make yourself better.
Fantastic. I love that. Fix, focus, and do the best what you are known for. I love that strategy. Maybe I'll copy that. Fix.
Yeah.
I know that's why they give you the critics awards in the academy and all that film industry too.
That's
Otherwise,
right.
there will be no critics. How would we grow in that area of that? So our reviews in the
Exactly.
music industry that makes and shape us too as well. Well, you're so smart and you're so humble that you like to learn from your critics, and I hope that's an artist's greatest attitude. One should have that. Now, here's a great request. We have all the audience requests now. I would like you to sing your latest song in English, one or two line, and of course in Spanish too as well, please.
Ooh,
And tell us
okay.
the title too. Which one is the latest one?
All right, I'm gonna sing. This one is from Eternal Fruit, and it's the latest EP that is out now on Spotify. You can find it under Daniela Carmona, Eternal Fruit. And I wrote this song in the studio in Colombia, where I mastered and produced it. And it came about me so easily in the studio that it was just so meant to be.
Okay,
And Luis Fernando Londoño, who is the producer, was just the big cushion and that cloud that lifted me up. So
go ahead, please.
basically it goes like, there are no laws that can take down love, eternal fruit that falls free from above.
Thank you so much. This is excellent, excellent. Now, can you just sing it in Spanish too as well?
All right. So in Spanish,
That's
I
nice.
have this track that is playing on the radio in Colombia, and I'm so proud of it. It's called Como Hay Dios. And Como Hay Dios basically talks about coming back to your homeland. And Como Hay Dios means there is a God, like there is a God. Like there
Indeed,
is a God.
it
And
is.
the whole song basically talks about that. Like we have to leave and give space for us to grow and our families to grow and our love to grow and focus on ourselves, and then we come back to enjoy our land and interact again and rekindle relationships. So
Go ahead, please.
it goes like this. Llama como hay Dios. And it talks about going back to the homeland. And this verse is specifically towards that. So it goes like this.
Okay.
Cruzar el mar y volveré a cantar en mi tierra natal. Recibiré bailando lo que la vida me quiera entregar. Sé que reiré y sé que lloraré cuando vea a un muchacho pasar y te encuentre encuentre en su mirar, como ay Dios, como ay Dios, como ay Dios, como ay Dios. Woo!
Wow.
Yay! You
I
can
hope
also
I can listen. The whole world is clapping, but
yay!
yay,
Thank
thank you
you. You
so
guys can
much.
find the music on
I know.
Spotify and
Yes.
iTunes, and I also have live performances on YouTube.
Fantastic. We will mention all your sites definitely below the link and wherever they can listen my podcast all around the world. More than 400 million people listeners are there. So we will mention that definitely. Okay. Well, thanks so much for this round. We did that. We learned about your childhood. How did you started your career? How do you handle criticism? How you got your passion being as an actress and singer, performer. You've been disciplined. You take criticism and then you go on. Fantastic. Now, Daniela, let's do this round. Second round we call Make the World Happy Round. Woohoo!
Woo! Make it
Woohoo!
world a happy round. Okay.
Yes. Okay. What do you do before getting on the stage? Do you pray or do you get excited or you try to remember your lyrics?
all of the above. I definitely pray, and I thank God for the opportunity of allowing me to be one step closer to achieving my dreams, to connecting with the audience, to having my music played, and to have that opportunity is just incredible. And I'm so grateful and so blessed. So I completely just surrender, and I thank God and the universe and everyone that is supporting me
Yeah.
to be closer to that dream. And then obviously I am full of excitement, and I remember the set list, the first song, and just the structure of it to make sure that I'm gonna be right. I'm gonna nail it. So, and I do my
That's great.
I'm warming up my voice as well. So yeah, those are definitely the three
All the
things
things.
that I
Yeah.
do right
Perfect.
before going on stage.
Perfect. Pray, get excited, and of course, remember your lyrics. Don't worry.
Yes.
Great. Thank you. Next, what does success means to you?
Happiness.
I love it. Woo! Happiness is success. Success is happiness, and what you do as a passionate singer and performer, happiness. Such a wonderful answer. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
What does music and acting means to you?
Love. Love. Music is the eternal language, the one that connects us with everything, and being able to personify another character is love.
I love it. I'm on the same path. High five. Hey, love it.
Yay!
Okay, now we all know that you're wonderful, beautiful, and all. How do you take care of your body and voice?
Oh, I drink a lot of water and a lot of moringa tea.
Ooh,
Tea. Oh,
moringa.
I'm a tea girl. I do like coffee. I'm from Colombia. I like coffee. And I've not tried different countries. There are different coffees in different countries, and it's delicious too. But tea, moringa, and water, I think nurtures your body in such a way that obviously good foods and being trying to be very conscious about what you eat, but definitely drink a lot of water.
Yeah. Woo, that's great. So I'm inspired. I'm a tea person too, as well. I have a tea bar in my home. So several
Oh, nice.
from Vietnam, China, India to Earl Grey to every teas I have. So next time we will
Delicious.
do a tea party with you.
Let's do a tea party. Yes.
Woo, yeah, healthy. I love that. Okay, next. Do you feel you are growing smarter or wiser?
Ooh. Well, I hope wiser.
You can
Although-
choose both.
yeah,
You
yeah. Well,
can
let's choose.
go.
That's it. Let's choose both. I think
Yeah, choose both.
experiences shape you, and you become smarter when you make better decisions, and then you become wise when you're letting intuition guide you, right? So I think you're smart when you act up on impulses that give you good results, and you're wise when you allow intuition to take you to make better decisions. So I try to clip on those two and just trust.
I like that. So that's why you are so smart to choose both. So if you would be not smarter, no, actually, I'm just kidding. So this is a wonderful way you described it. when you become smarter, and then you choose to be wiser too as well. Okay, do you believe in staying at one place or flourishing?
Oh man, we definitely got to flourish. Although we are trees on our own, and we have roots that are firm on the ground, and we know where we come from. It's so important to flourish, to see the world. And I don't mean only to travel, but just to try different things, to become a better person every day by doing different things. So it's beautiful to flourish.
Fantastic, fantastic. I love this word, flourish. Flourishing, flourishing, flourishing. I love it. Okay, what is that thing that costs nothing to you?
Smiling.
Ah,
No, cost me nothing.
woo, keep smiling. That's why my show called the Happy
Ooh,
Conversation Radio Show.
yes, I love
Smiling and happy.
it.
That's why all the happiest people come here on the show. Thank you. I love that
Thank
smiling.
you for inviting me. I was like, oh my goodness, the best show on earth. Are you
Oh my
kidding?
God.
Talking
Woo.
about happiness and just being empowered by that is a beautiful, beautiful wave to ride.
Thank you so much. I will make sure my editor, he won't cut this line. Damn.
Okay.
Okay, great. Next, if you do healthy flirt, how do you do it?
Healthy flirt.
Woohoo. Or
Winking.
maybe a naughty flirt or any kind of
Winking. I like the wink. I love winking. Winking and the hair. And the hair.
you got in trouble with men sometime?
Oh man. Sometimes I feel like I'm very lovable. Like I like to show my love. So one of the things that Latinos have is that we're very affectionate and, like I said, passionate. So I think you could misguide sometimes because we're very flirtatious and fun. So some people can interpret it in a different way, and maybe that wasn't the intention. But it's always love and fun, and I do the little wink.
I like that. That's a very cute thing. Wink, yeah. Well, in different country may will take it in a wrong way, but it's okay. That's a sign of a happiness again, and you're not hurting anyone. Good. Okay, who wouldn't be not like to be winked from you? Woo! The men out there, wait for the wink. Woo!
Wait for the wink.
She winked me.
Hey.
Hey, on my show. That's good.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, as you talked about the passion about the love and all, so the next one is when you are singing, what do you represent? A woman, a Spanish Latino singer, or yourself, or all of them?
You know what? I think it's all of them, because when I sing and it's not even only for me. When I sing, I feel like I'm singing like to God. I'm singing to a purpose higher than I could even comprehend. It's just something that comes naturally to me and that I do with a lot of respect, and I'm honored to be able to sing. So it's definitely myself, but I'm singing to a higher state, to a higher connection.
Fantastic. I love that answer, through the higher connection. And that's what we say. These singers are earth angel on planet Earth. Doesn't matter whatever shape or form or what kind of medium they sing. And it's a healing, like, music heals the world.
Beautiful. It's healing. It's
Thank
healing.
you so much, Daniel. I love this. And then, okay, let's go. Next one. Have you reached that point of your career where other people's opinion and judgment doesn't bother you?
Definitely. I mean, like we talked about criticism and just getting over it
Yes.
quickly.
You're smart. Let to do that.
And and obviously I care about people's opinions, because I'm not trying to do music and do projects and shove them under a rock. I want people to see it and to hear it, and the more the better, because the more opportunities I have to connect, right?
Yes.
So it matters in that sense, because I care, because it's a form of respect.
Yeah.
But also it's my music, it's my stories. I mean, they're things that have actually happened to me. I never write about anything that doesn't happen to me. When I was younger and I would sing in different bands, we would sing like cover songs. I would feel that the things that I started singing would start happening to me. like if I was attracting it. So then I decided that all of the music that I was going to sing from now on was true and came from my heart and were actual factual things that happened to me. Obviously
Okay.
we decorate with fiction, and so but it's all true stories. It's all true stories. So people's opinions, I mean, they're not going to stop me. I can learn and get over, but nothing can stop me.
Unstoppable. That's what I told you. Like, you're the
Unstoppable.
younger version of a J-Lo. Limitless. She's
Limitless.
limitless. And you are limitless too. I love it. Passionate. So tell us, how do you handle the male fans and followers when they're trying to hit on you?
Oh man, I just like welcome everybody with love and with a lot of respect. And I feel like if that's your intention, usually it's what you mirror back. We're all mirrors of each other, right? So it's beautiful when I get all of the love. It's
Woohoo.
beautiful. I take
Good.
it.
I take it. I love that openness. Yeah, that's what I always usually say to my clients and my students in our coaching. I say, keep the doors and windows of your heart and mind, and you will reap the abundance harvest of a good friends.
Oh wow, that's beautiful. Oh, I want to hear that again. That's beautiful.
Sure,
Yeah.
I can say that again. Keep the doors and windows open of your heart and mind, and you will reap the abundance harvest of a beautiful friend.
Woo! That was
Woo!
amazing, Happy. You're incredible. That's great.
Thank you.
Wow.
I appreciate that. Okay. Now, what is the source of your happiness and being sensuous and sexy?
Oh, I think wow, that's a good one. The source. I wake up every morning so grateful to be alive. I literally don't even put my feet on the ground. I kneel and I'm so thankful just to be alive, and just being in gratitude is my source. Just being
Fantastic.
grateful is my main source of joy to do everything that I do in my life.
Fantastic. I love that you being so humble and gratitude. And I hope everyone can take that one of the key step in their life. And I think all wonderful people on planet Earth, they have the incredible intelligence to do that. That's why we have a two choice in the morning to wake up. Once we wake up, either we wake up with frustration or we wake up with confidence. And the
That's right.
intelligent way is confident. Lovely. I love
Confident.
that. Good. Okay, next. Have you ever forgotten your lyrics while singing on the stage?
Yeah. Yes. But mostly because of excitement, or I'm kind of focusing or really digesting the other instruments. I'm always playing with amazing musicians on stage, like really talented people that have devoted their entire lives to their instrument. So I'm usually in awe. I'm like, it's my music, it's my songs. Oh, but although, um, I don't think I've forgotten it, just more of like changed it a little bit,
Okay.
like
Smart.
have been free with it. When I used to do cover music,
Yeah.
back in the day when I started singing in salsa bands and I was learning all of this repertoire, I would like uh not know exactly what the lyric would be because I'm on stage and I'm like,
Yeah.
so but I would never leave it blank. I
Okay.
always improvise. Like don't worry. If I forget a lyric, I'm not gonna be like, no, like I'll improvise, and it'll be usually something that is brought by the performance, by the stage. So I live with it, and I'm happy with it too. I don't beat myself over that kind of stuff,
Great.
because it's good. It's a form of
Excellent.
showing you that this is organic.
Fantastic. I love that. Being humble and being and the world's greatest singer on planet Earth, Mother Earth. Everyone somehow the other, someone they have forgotten. So nothing new. So it's all good. We cannot be perfect 100%, but we can be 99.9. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Next, who is your favorite male and female singer?
Oh, wow. Male and female singer. Wow, that's a really hard one. I would say that male singer, I listen a lot to Hector Lavoe, and Hector Lavoe is a salsa star. He died when he was young, but he brings so much passion. And there's this song that is called El Cantante, which means the singer, which was written by his friend Ruben Blades for him.
Okay.
And he just embodies like everything that I want to be as a vocalist, right? Just that authenticity and that realness. every time he sings, and the percussive inclinations that he uses when he sings is just amazing. I'm really grateful to have been shown that kind of that masculinity through music. So it's beautiful. And now I've been listening to, well, it changes also, this varies, like a
All
few
right.
months is a certain artist, and then
So,
another
yeah,
month, you know.
perfect. That's good.
um
So how
so,
about
and
the
for
female singer?
oh man, female singers, there's so many. I'm really listening to lately Fiona Apple, and I'm also listening to Bjork, and I like Natalia Lafourcade, and she is Mexican. And all of these women are so empowering in their voice, right? And from them I've also learned, like, from the people that they look up to, right? We
Okay.
have like Aretha Franklin, Billie Holiday, all of these jazz standards,
Okay.
women that have built, you know, such an incredible platform for music. So really
Fantastic.
there are many, but if I
I
but
know.
right
You
now,
don't want to disappoint them.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Great. We'll tell our all the best singers on the world. Like Daniela, she loves everyone. Okay.
I
I
love
see.
everyone.
Okay. Be neutral. Okay. Next. Now, what is or will be your dream man will look like?
Oh man, what would he look
Your
like?
fans are out there.
Ah!
They want to
Dream
know.
man. Oh, really someone with a humble spirit. Someone, it like looks to me really don't say anything, because our bodies are a temple and we must take care of them, and it's beautiful to have a body, right? But really what is inside is what's going to define the man or the woman of your life, right? Like how they show kindness, how they express themselves, how they are everything that they are, is what is actually seducing to me. What actually sparks the magic in me is
Yeah.
someone that I feel that is not only pretty on the outside, but has so much story and complexities on within, right? So
Love it.
yeah.
It's a very creative, thoughtful, and permanent answer you have given, Daniela. Thanks. I hope all the wonderful men out there will
Woo!
understand that.
All of the
Okay.
beautiful men. I posted on my social media. I'm like,
Media.
all of the beautiful men are in love with me, and I got all of
Oh
these
my God. I
responses.
know. You're so kind. See,
And it was, and what I my intention was that, because beautiful is really on the inside,
true.
because
I
what
agree.
is how you feel inside, it comes out and you see it. It's what you show to the world, is the reflection, right? So
Fantastic.
definitely being beautiful on the inside.
I take it. Thank you so much. Okay. Who is that person in your life who have touched your heart, mind, and soul?
My
Very,
mom.
very
My
depth.
mom.
Your
My
mom.
mom.
Thank you.
My
Hola,
mom.
mama. Thank you,
Mi
Daniela.
mama. She's so
Yes.
beautiful. She was a young mom, and she and my dad decided to have me, although being teenagers, and she gave up many things just to raise me, just to have me living. So if there's someone that just inspires me, and I am devoted to, is her.
Fantastic. I love this answer. I hope my mom is also listening up in the heaven too.
Yeah.
Thanks. Okay. Next, what does happiness means to you?
Peace. Happiness
I
means
love it.
peace,
Okay.
is just being at ease, and just allowing the rain to fall, and you're just happy because you're in peace.
Great. I love that. Peace, beyond this, there is no such word on English or any dictionary in the world, I believe. Peace is such a greatest thing. Peace in your personal relationship, peace in your
Mm.
career, peace in your business, peace in your performance, whatever it is. The balance has to be there. And I hope the earlier in our age, we find that peace and the most happiest people where we are. And let each another live within a peaceful and harmonious way. Thank you, Daniela.
Mm.
Lovely answer. I love that. Now, what mistake would you never wanted to make it again if you ever done one?
Doubting myself.
I love it.
That's
Doubting
the
yourself.
biggest
Never doubt
mistake.
yourself. Great.
Don't doubt yourself. Trust in your abilities, trust in your human existence, and that you have all of the powers that you need in order to achieve your dreams. So when we doubt ourselves, we block ourselves from achieving it. So it's really
Right.
weird. And I guess it's also like a defensive mechanism
Yeah.
when we doubt ourselves, because we get to live once, and we don't really know the outcome of our decisions until we make them. So it's natural to doubt and to fear, but just to let go of that doubt of yourself and that fear that you have of just being great.
Okay, excellent. I love that answer. Never doubt yourself, be limitless, do the things what you love to do, and keep moving ahead, stay ahead, and move ahead.
That's
Love it.
right.
Okay, what kind of best moment of your life are you waiting for?
Oh man. Oh, so many. What kind of best moment?
You can
I
give.
think I
What comes
think
first to you? Let's hear that.
oh, definitely my family, where I can be like, where I can know for sure that well, everybody's all right anyway. Like sometimes we worry a lot about our families and our loved ones, and usually everybody's fine most of the time. So
Okay.
I think the level of I guess the highest dream of mine is just to make sure that my family is taken care of, that there's no struggle, and that I can then expand to a bigger world scheme. If I can help my community, if I can help the world in any way, so we can all float in happiness and in good life standing, that
Yeah.
would be beautiful.
Good. What three best advice or suggestion would you like to give to the young singers?
Love yourself unconditionally. Always speak your truth. Always speak the truth. And be focused.
Love that.
Focus is the key.
I love it. Focus, focus, focus. Excellent. I love that. Okay, now we know all about actor, actresses, and all in the biggest world in the fame and all. This question is something very strange, but you have to answer. Are you messy in your lifestyle, or you are an awesome person?
Okay. I got a little bit of both. Sometimes
Okay.
I have like OCD and I want to have everything squeaky clean and I could like just have everything perfect. And other times I'm so concentrated on a project that I don't care about my surroundings.
Okay. Great.
I'll
I love
deal
that.
with it later. I'll deal with it later. This is my focus. And then but sometimes when but sometimes in order to achieve that focus, I need to have everything organized.
Okay.
So
Perfect. I love that diplomatical answer. So he's smart. He's smart and getting more wiser now.
yeah.
Good. Okay. Next. This one, you have to choose one. Okay. Choose
Okay.
one.
Okay.
What do you like to have more in your life? Love, sex, money, or fame?
Definitely love.
Ah,
Definitely love. We are love. I mean,
love it.
that's what
I
we
love it.
are.
You are the. I have met so many dozens and dozens of. I have done an interview with a special guest, and no one have come up with any answer. They all choose love. We choose love.
Mhm.
Thank you, Daniela. I love that. I'm on the same path. Love is the amazing thing in the life we want from each other.
Yes.
Great. Now, this is an imagination question. Okay.
Okay.
Imagine if God makes you a man for a day,
Mhm.
what would you do more of and less of?
Oh wow. If I was a man for a day, well, nowadays it really doesn't matter. I think we're given the opportunity to strive, and I'm very fortunate and blessed to be a woman. So, but imagining myself like as a man, I don't know, maybe I'd clean more around the house. I'd use
So
I'd use
immediately
my
all men are cleaner?
I, I'd use my muscles to get on the cleaning.
Oh my God. I hope my audience, man audience, wouldn't get offended. No, cleaning is the greatest thing. Wherever there is cleanliness, there is prosperity. I strongly believe in
That's
that.
right. And it'd be interesting. It'd be
Okay.
interesting for a change to see like
Okay. So you will
that
do
kind
more
of
of cleaning. What will you do less of then?
what would I do less of?
Yeah, being a man. That's what I
Being a
said. The
man.
question. What do you do more of and less of?
Okay, so maybe as a man, less of just attaching. I would I would detach to all ego and materialism
Okay. All right.
as a man, because men are so powerful, and you know, together we shine, right? So I feel like if men really let go of that, of all ego and of all materialism, and just to focus on the natural being and how we're all one, I think that would be beautiful.
Excellent. I love this answer. Also, my lovely audience, all the male fans out there, this question is just imagination and she's not targeting anyone specifically, personally. Okay, good. Now, this is also an imagination question, okay, for you. Imagine if you would be the host of this show and I would be the guest of this show, what question will you ask me?
Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. I would ask you. All right, Happy. Welcome to the happiest people stories, ideas, and thoughts we're telling over here. Thank you so much for being an amazing star, providing this amazing medium to showcase art and stories. My question for you would be, if there's anything that you would change in your life, what would it be?
Ah, love that. This is such a prominent and profound question you have asked me, Daniela. I really appreciate that. I would definitely, the world is not still, even the stars and moon and sun, everything is changing throughout the time as a season. And as a human, we change from childhood to adulthood and we get senior and all. The change what I would like to bring is just to keep continue improving myself than yesterday what I was, to make the better self of myself. That's why I ask myself each morning, how can I improve myself in a personal relationship or in a career relationship? So that change I would like to do for sure. And till the last breath of my life, to bring improvement so that I can serve others with passion, compassion, love, care, happiness, and with fun, so that I don't do errors during my journey consciously. But improvement and growth and flourishing changes I would like to bring in my life so that I can serve others passionately and unconditionally.
Wow, beautiful. You're amazing on both
Thank you,
ends.
sir.
On both ends, you're
Oh, thank
great.
you so much.
Thank
Thank
you,
you. You're
Happy.
so
Thank
kind. Okay,
you.
now we're getting very close to our show to almost finish. So, if what is your favorite word or a quote?
A word or a quote?
Yeah.
Um, word or a quote? I feel that what you just said, serve, to serve, is the most beautiful word that there can
Thank
be.
you.
Just to
Thank
be
you.
of service, I think is our purpose in life. So yeah, definitely a word would be serve. And then a quote.
Yeah.
Um,
You can say it in Spanish too.
there's
Doesn't
nothing.
matter.
I have no nice. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I was reading this a quote a few days ago, and maybe I'm not going to say just exactly how I read it, but it's basically, there's nothing the human spirit can't overcome in order to achieve a dream. So the
Wow.
human spirit can achieve any dream.
Excellent. And that's why, what great, what wonderfully you said that. And it's a thought, just think in that moment, is the only ability on the planet Mother Earth. Humans are only designed to dream. We don't know about the animals because they live with instincts. We
Mhm.
are only people who are designed to dream and to smile and laugh, which is free. And I hope everyone will do that. Yeah, great.
And
I love this wonderful, wonderful answer. Now, this is close to the last question now. Coming up here, you have to answer in two ways.
okay,
First, you will answer in English, and second, you will answer in Spanish. So the
okay.
question is, what is your message to the beautiful people of the world?
Oh, to the beautiful people of the world. Hmm. Living gratitude, living gratitude, and honor the people that support you.
Okay, fantastic. I love that. And can you just say this one in Spanish, please, as well? So our Spanish audience.
Claro que sí, para todas las personas que escuchan este programa, les quiero decir que, bueno, mi mensaje para todos es que siempre hay que estar muy agradecidos con la vida y honrar a todas las personas que nos aman y que nos apoyan.
Mucho gracias, mi amiga Daniela. Mucho
Con mucho
gracias.
gusto.
Yo hablar poquito español. So I just learned a little bit about that. So, well, thanks so much. I love that. And the last question before we go is that I will mention all your website and links and social media below the links. And for the lovely audience, thanks so much for listening and flourishing with the thoughts, ideas, and story of the happiest people,
Yay!
which is Daniela today, Carmon here, a singer, actress, dancer, performer, and a journalist too. Such an amazing and honor to interview her and to share her story to inspire others, to the young, inspiring singer, dancer, actor, and performer. Please do tag me as a happy Bains there and also Daniela, and share the story with all the wonderful people in your life, whoever you think that they will be benefit out of it. And keep listening and don't take it seriously for the opinions of the imaginary question. We are here to just solely entertain and to empower and make happy each other. Thanks so much, Daniela, for coming on the show to the Happy Conversation Idea Show. I'm your host, Happy Bins here, and I want to say thanks so much.
Thank you so much, Happy. It's incredible. I was happy the entire time. I was very at peace, very at ease, very connected with you. Thank you to our audience and to everybody that can share and comment. It would be great to see the interaction both ways. So thank you again. This
Okay.
is an amazing show. I'm so
My
blessed and
pleasure.
honored
My
to be in.
pleasure. I'm,
Thank you.
I'm very honored and I'm very happy that you loved it. Okay, so thanks so much, Daniela. I appreciate
Woo!
that.
Thank
Woohoo!
you. Bye.